Once in a Hindu priest's house, the family members were excited because their son-in-law Sudarshan was coming. In that windy evening, everyone in the family was waiting for him as it was time for dinner already and everyone was feeling hungry. Son-in-law was dear to them and was coming after a long time, so they had to wait. Mother-in-law had cooked rice with some ghee, paneer tikka masala, dal and potato pickle for main course and puris for the dessert as seen in the Hindu rituals mostly. Srijan, Sudarshan's wife's little brother, who was standing on the terrace, said to his mother, "He has come. Now let's get into the kitchen. I'm starving," as he saw Sudarshan across the road. And as he arrived, without delay, they went to the kitchen for dinner. Sudarshan washed his hands and feet, and they all sat on the dining mat in the kitchen. Mother-in-law served food for all. Before eating, they all thanked God Krishna for the food they were going to eat, did something with the water and then started eating. This prayer always made Srijan quietly stare at them with a face that read doubt in his mind. It was time to go to bed and Srijan was set to share his room with Sudarshan. He took the chance and asked Sudarshan very simply, "Why do we thank Krishna before eating? Was it Bhagwan Krishna who grew the crops?" Sudarshan replied, "God created everything. The farmer grew the crops, but without God's wish, he couldn't have done it. That is why we pray God." Srijan didn't ask anything else, instead slept thinking that we should have thanked either the farmer or dad rather than thanking the God, because farmer is the one who worked his ass off to grow it, and dad is the one who works his ass off to earn money so that he can buy food for us. It was very straight, simple and wisest that a 12-year-old kid Srijan could think. Sudarshan was not asleep. A simple question from a 12-year-old made him think, really? Was it Bhagwan Krishna who grew the crops? Or Jesus? Or Allah maybe? Was it anyone among them who worked his ass off so that Srijan and his family could afford to eat that delightful food? Was it anyone among them who plowed the field in the summer? Or was it anyone among them who helped in photosynthesis so that plants could survive and produce the grains? Well, might be God is the one who is behind all of this stuff. Certainly there must be a supreme power that has been doing all this. There must be a source. And where there is no answer, the right answer is God. But which one? And if it was really among one of them, then why didn't he create humans and animals in a way that they could directly charge themselves from the solar power? Because it would make them lazy and non-functional towards their role for the society and for the world, right? What is your role for the world? What is the difference that you find with humans and animals and without them in the universe? Sudarshan was debating with his own thoughts. He pulled his blanket up to his neck and started thinking again. I came here, I ate their food, and I thanked someone else I didn't even know for the food they gave me. How rude was that? He chuckled. The wisest thing to do would be to worship the source, right? The one from which we originated. The one that energizes us. The one that no one in the world can deny. The one who is omnipresent. The one who is true. The one who can be seen and believed. The one whose science cannot disprove either. The one who is won't separate and break us but bind the humanity together, unlike the idea of present gods. And if there was anything like that, I would follow and keep my beliefs on him. He racked his brain and closed his eyes as he had to wake up with the sun tomorrow for his journey to Ilam.